Happy Thursday, everyone. I am back with a work from home job where actually you can start working immediately once you go through a background check. That is with the company Resolute. Make for sure that you watch the videos all the way through because I am giving you valuable information. I am doing a resume demo. So I'm explaining if I was applying for this job, this is how my resume would look because, again, I want more and more people in 2023 to get more remote jobs. So make sure you watch the videos all the way through. And remember that this channel is all about non-phone work at home job leads that go out every single day. So let's go ahead and dive right into the job. Now, we're talking about the company again, Resolute. They're currently seeking entrepreneur in residence to work from home. Okay. So when you scroll down, it's not really, they don't require a lot of, experience, degree. It's just basically, it's just something that you have knowledge of. And when, just to go over this position here, you will be a person who identifies and builds new startups and offer utilizing entrepreneurial processing and skills. Also, who creates, owns, and leads startup visions and thesis. And in this role, you're going to spend time thinking, research, building, and meeting on all things entrepreneur within the company. You're going to work with Resolute software, internal teams. So if you don't understand something, always research things. Use Google as your friend to research. Like if I didn't understand this, I would go and research it. There is a video. They actually have a YouTube channel where they talk about different information as well as, again, you can always go and research it and kind of give you an idea on what this job entails before you just talk yourself out of the job. Also, they want you to provide startup entrepreneur in discussions, meetings, as well as mentoring, teaching, and coaching within the um, business at large. And then they have a progressive workplace center. They invest in both the personnel and professional development of their team, and they provide unlimited work from home. Now, when I Google the salary of this position here, I typed in what is the salary of entrepreneur and resident of Resolute. The salary, you can make around this much salary. And when you go down a little bit further, I say 59,400, which is the low end, or 58,600 is the low end, which is $28 an hour, and that's 1,120 per week. So you have potential of going up, the ladder. So again, I research everything, the price, the salary, on Google, and you should do the same thing here. Okay. Now, when I go back just to dive in a little bit deeper on this job here, it also they're looking for someone who identified technology and market trends, who introduced the senior management team to entrepreneur prospects, new technology and strategy partnership opportunities, and who mentor, teaches, and coaches business teams as a startup entrepreneur expert. Okay. And then when you go down, you're going to act as a startup ambassador for the business, meet with others, EIRs, VCS, founders, and other contract around entrepreneurship. And if this sounds like something that you're able to do, then make sure you go ahead and hit this a button that says apply. I want to leave some encouragement with you is don't disqualify yourself before you apply for these jobs. Let the company do it. You got to believe in yourself. If you don't believe in yourself, nobody else will. So you got to start believing in yourself. These companies are willing to train you. If you don't understand something, do what I did. Google, become best friends with Google. Google whatever you need, whatever questions you have. YouTube, if you need to understand how to do Microsoft Excel, Word, PowerPoint, or whatever the case may be, it's always somebody that's showing you how to do that. You got to keep pushing. Years ago, it took me about 2 years to find a remote job. Okay, I didn't understand why I couldn't find a job. I was, applying for multiple positions, but there is a job out there for you, specifically being made for you. But you just gotta just keep pushing, keep applying. Don't give up. You're almost at the finish line. A lot of people want to throw in the towel before they finish the race. Keep pushing, keep applying. Don't give up. There is a job out there being made for you. Okay. Now I am going to do a resume demo, so that's why it's very important to watch this video all the way through because I'm going to show you how to tailor your resume to the job description so you can get closer to getting your resume past the applicant track system. Before I do that, I want to show you about BookBoat. I'm not going to go into details about BookBoat because I've already made a video. I believe in multiple streams of income. I believe in eight, and you should have multiple streams of income. With BookBoat, you can create low content books like journals, diaries, coloring pages, coloring books, all from the comfort of your own home, and you can work anywhere in the United States, no interview or anything. Make sure you watch the video for more details on how to sign up. Okay, this is a great business opportunity for you. Okay, so don't wait till the lights go off before you want to do something. Start your multiple streams of income today. Okay, now we're going to go over a resume sample here. Okay, like I said before, I want to see more people get work from home jobs in 2023. So you're going to see me go back and forth to the job post because I want you to understand the process. If you take the tools that I'm showing you, you should be able to pass the applicant tracking system. Years ago, a hiring manager sent me down and they told me this. And after I did this, I started getting offers after offers. Okay. So the first thing you want a simple resume, a black and white corporate resume. Okay. You're not trying to please the human eye at this time. You're trying to please the applicant tracking system. So you want to have your first and last name or your first and middle name. You want to always have your phone number and you want to have a professional email address. You want to have either Susie Jones at gmail.com or Susie Doe Jones at yahoo.com. Okay. Now, as you can see with the entrepreneur and resident remote, I took that information word for word right here, as you see on the screen, entrepreneur and resident. That's what you have to do because hiring managers, when they go into the applicant tracking system, they're able to go back into the applicant tracking system and type in that job title. So they can go and put this job title word for word in there. And if you have that in your resume, you're going to be pulled up and it's going to be in a pile of callback. Okay. So basically, I put entrepreneur and resident remote and I came up with a resume summary. It should have keywords in it as well as it should be short and simple. Again, don't copy, be expired. If you don't have experience, don't do it because you never know when they're going to give you a test and you got to prove that you understand things. So I came up with passionate product leader with experience, development strategy, arrive in clarity, and practicing results among cross-function, technical, and non-technical team. Okay, so when you're an entrepreneur, you're working for yourself and you are a leader. So I work with organizations that need leadership, creative thinking, and early execution. I seek principal organizations whose strategy aligns with their values. Having hired and managed many successful product teams, I believe that leaders help those around them do their life best work. It's also important in business, and we are most humble when connecting to the needs of our marketing and our colleagues. I believe in the inherent goodness of people and seek work that aims to reveal a deeper truth. This is coming from somebody, if you're an entrepreneur and you do all the hiring of people, this is something that you can do to stand out and actually it matches the job. And when you go in here, there are keywords that are listed in here: leadership, creativity thinking, early execution, being able to manage product teams. That is a keyword. So you want to take the keywords from the job post and implement it in your resume summary as well. And when you go down here and they tell you you will be a person, you take all of this information and you implement it into your resume. Okay. Now, when you go into your key components, it's the same as your skills. You research that. I went on Google and I took some from the job post as well. But I Google and I say, what are the soft skills for entrepreneur in residence? This is what come up: communication, negotiation, positive mindset, active listening, discipline, transparent, facing discomfort. And then also I went and look at what are the hard skills: branding, budget, business management, data analytics, UX design, SEO, which is a short form of search engine optimization, and digital marketing, leadership, time management. So what you want to do is you want to go and implement those into your skills. And also these keywords are also in the job description, requirement, all of that. So here it is: negotiation, excellent organization skills, public speaking, professionalism, active listening, networking, sales skills, problem solving, time management, leadership, productive, written skills, ability to multitask, detail or and critical thinking. You saw some of those keywords often in job posts, as well as you see some of these keywords are in my resume summary. I'm trying to do everything I can to make it through the applicant tracking system. Okay. So as you know, it is a job looking for a job. So you got to put in the work. Too many times people want to send a one size fit all resume, and it just don't work like that. You have to have your resume tailored to each job that you're applying for, and make for sure that you share it on a PDF file. Okay, that's very important. Share it on a PDF file. Sometimes your resume can be rejected because it's not on a PDF file. Now, when you go to the professional summary, I have brought up some professional summaries. Or professional experience. This is how your resume needs to look like. Okay, I got this information on Indeed. You can always go and choose a resume that you think that is a good fit, that you can piggyback off. But this is just a simple resume. Now, if I was applying for this position as an entrepreneur resident, and I'm currently, say for example, a patient coordinator, okay, and I want to apply for this position, I would look at my current job and see what I did on this job that is similar to becoming an entrepreneur resident. Okay, so develop electronic system for scheduled appointments, increasing numbers of patients by 15%. That is like a business because you're developing things. So that would be first, which is already first. Write weekly progress reports and deliver them to management. When you have your own business, you got to write reports. You got to give them to different accounting office, law office. So they're doing things that is lined up with the job. Okay, so that's how I would do it because the applicant tracking system reads from top to bottom. So they're going to scan this and they're going to say, oh, this person is a good fit for this job. And you do the same thing for your second job. You look at what did I do on this particular job that is similar to what this job is asking for. So what you can do is you can say kept doctor's calendar, organizing up to date with patients' appointments. When you're an entrepreneur, you got to keep a track with your appointments. You have to stay organized. You got to have your calendars, schedule meetings, and you got to show up. So that all goes in line. I will move this bullet point up to the first. Respond to emails, ensure that all questions were answered to the patient's satisfaction. You have to respond to your emails when you are an entrepreneur. You have to respond to your customers, and get back with them. So this is a great example of how I am organizing my current job on this resume to match the job post. And that is all you have to do. It's very easy, okay? It's very easy to do this. It's not hard. And then your education is last. That's very important, okay? So remember, tailor your resume to the job post. It's very easy. It's not hard. I just walk you through it. If you have any questions, please comment below. I'm here to answer any questions that you may have. And remember that these jobs move very quickly. Don't get in panic mode. If you run across a job that it says is no longer available, don't worry. All you have to do is go within the company to careers and search for other remote jobs. And there's a whole bunch of remote jobs that you can explore within the company and see what is a good match for you. So I want to leave encouragement words with you is to keep pushing, keep applying. Don't give up. There is a job out there being made for you, but you got to believe. If you don't believe, nobody else will. You're almost at that finish line. You're almost at the finish line. Don't throw in that towel. Keep running your race. There is a job out there. It's going to come to you at the right time. Thank you so much for listening to this podcast. Consider the podcast as well as my YouTube channel. Share this YouTube channel with everyone you know that can benefit a non-farm work-at-home job lead that go out every single day. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video.